Hello, hopefully this is working. It's the return of Tales of a Triantelope with me, Liam Walker, the Triantelope, of course. Sorry about the very dodgy picture you've got here. I'm literally recording this on my mobile phone as I cannot get my iPad to work as the charger is knackered. So if anyone does have a spare iPad charger, here's my plea now. Can't have one. It's an iPad 3, so it's pretty old. It's like 4 years old. So, yeah, if anyone's got one of those old school chargers, that'd be great. But yeah, welcome to those old and new members of the cycling club, triathlon club, and anyone else who's tuned in for the first time and has returned. So, thank you for getting me to do another blog. It's been a while, and I guess the demand has been unprecedented. So thank you to Bruce Johnson for finally coaxing me into getting another blog together. I don't really know what I'm going to say. I've not got too much planned. Nothing too much in terms of meal deals or food, etc. But I will give a big shout out to muesli. That is now my new favourite cereal. And if you really want to mix things up, mix it with granola and muesli. I suppose you're asking me what is my favourite muesli. I'm either going to go with Dorset cereals or Jordan's. So yeah, it's great actually. Granola's quite heavy on the stomach. You know what I mean? It's like eating lead by itself. So you definitely don't want to be eating lead or brick. Don't recommend that at all. So yeah. Music can be quite sweet for some people, so if you combine the two together, jobs are good, and voila, you've got a good cereal. Even have it with skim milk, like I say. You know, if you want to cut back on the fats and the old saturated fats, if you're on a particular diet. So, what have I been up to, I hear you ask? Well, in fact, before I go into what I've been up to in the summer, I want to give a big shout out to Jacob Pope for completing his Ironman triathlon, the crazy son of a gun. So well done to him, and yeah, so welcome everyone. If you do want a shout out, or I've got a question or answer, I'm always very willing to answer them. If you've not submitted this time, then if you can get hold of me, then that's great, or drop it in the comment section below, and I'll endeavour to put it in the next blog, whenever that may be. Hopefully it will not be too long. So I'm a triathlete, like I say, but I'm hoping to do a lot of rides as well this year with the cycle club, so hopefully you'll see me around. If you've not seen me around, I can come and say hello, you can say hello to me, and hopefully we can get on with each other. That'd be great. That's what it's all about. Had to get that phrase in there, you know, it's been a while. Right, yeah, so I've done a couple of half marathons leading up to those events. I have to say I wasn't in the best shape. I was nigh on borderline chronic fatigue for both of them actually. I was struggling to walk, never mind run or do anything. Completely overdid it with the step challenge. So I was doing a 100-day step challenge, you might recall. Completely overdid it, especially on the cycling. I think I put in about 3,500-4,000 kilometres in the peaks of Sheffield, whilst holding a full-time job across those 100 days, and also doing running and swimming as well. So I was absolutely exhausted. Did manage about 40,000 steps, just over 40,000 steps on average. I don't know as of yet whether that will win the competition, but I'm pretty sure it'll be in the top 3. But it's something I would never, ever do again. If you ever catch me doing a step challenge again, feel free to give me a poke in the ribs and make it hurt, because there's no point in it really. If you're in full training, you've got to really stick to your training program. I recommend that for anyone. Do not overcompensate. I mean, don't get me wrong, my cycling's improving, but some days I was just like spinning out the legs and they were killing me, and I wasn't gaining anything from it at all. So yeah, don't do that. Is my top tip of the day. We'll come on to the top 3 running tips as requested by Michael Kelly a bit later on though. But yeah, the 2 half marathons, so I managed to come second in my home half marathon, which was absolutely fantastic. In fact, I might have the I don't think I can flip this camera actually, so unfortunately you've just got my face, and hopefully you can see my trophy behind me. There it is. It's not the right way around because I of course can't flip the camera, so if you want to criticise me then please don't. And there's my medal as well. So yeah, that was really nice to come second. It was something that I'd been aiming towards, not fully expecting to do so. I was leading after 12-13 kilometres, but my hamstrings were as tight as anything. In fact, sorry, it's like I'm on a rowing boat or something here, and it row boat gently down the stream. James Cracknell, Sir Steve Redgrave and Matthew Pinsent, eat your heart out. Yeah, maybe one day I can join the regatta. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, so came second in that. That was it. It was absolutely grueling. It was more off-road than on-road. I didn't expect it. I knew climbed up Hoad Hill in Ulverston. If anyone knows where that is, it is absolutely horrendous. It reached 1 in 3 in places, according to Strava. I didn't stop running up it though. It probably would have been quicker to walk up in some places, but I absolutely full on refused. The descent was probably even worse. Got to the end of it, cramped up, so I was hobbling over the line. Sports massage hurt my legs even more. I actually couldn't walk until Wednesday. I was really struggling at work, to the delight and amusement of my colleagues and everyone else who saw me walk. I was like the proverbial John Wayne, as it were. So that wasn't ideal. So I didn't learn my lesson. I signed up for Bolton. My mate was kind of involved in it, doing stuff for Bolton Council. So I wanted to do the Bolton half marathon, and I did. I tapered again for that, but it was absolutely awful. Leading up to it, as I say, I was now chronically fatigued. My legs felt like lead, but I did manage to stretch them out. I did manage to feel okay before. I had the obligatory Chili's pizza that filled me up, carbo loaded. Got up early in the morning. In fact, I went to bed late that night as well, because Dan Evans and Stanford Wenker were on as well, and I got up early to watch the 5th set because I just couldn't stay up past about 1:30 or whatever it was. Unfortunately, Dan didn't win that one, but Stan the Man won the tournament in a fantastic finale against Novak Djokovic. Who saw that coming after the first set? I mean, it looked like Djokovic was going to take that 6-love, 6-1. I was absolutely staggered. Wawrinka just powered him off the court. Some of those rallies were absolutely extraordinary. The defence, the tenacity, the power, the ground strokes, the mix-up. I thought his backhand was phenomenal. So congratulations to Stanislav Wawrinka. So yeah, the Bolton half marathon came 7th in that. That was completely unexpected, in a PB of 1 hour 19 and 49. Whether being fully fit would have made any difference, I have absolutely no idea. I gave it my absolute all, as my Facebook pictures show, and actually the official event photos as well. Even more amusing, if you want to check it out, is Bolton Community Half Marathon. So hopefully I can come back next year and maybe improve on my time. I was 2 minutes off third. I definitely think that's a possibility. I would aim for about 1 hour 16. Got Sheffield Half Marathon next year. I want to try and do that in about 1 hour 16 as well, if possible. What else? Yeah, I've done this Sir William Hill climb as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't do the Grindleford Sportif, but I managed to come 6th place in that. It was about 1.8 kilometre hill climb. Managed it in 7:52. The winner, I think, was probably Andy Nichols. I'm sure he's still ruining the event organisers, potentially getting the time wrong. And I think he managed, was it 6:39? I think so. A minute off, but I did have my heavy wheels on my new bike. I've got a new bike, a nice Cube Pro Lightning C68. It's an absolute beauty. The frame and is stiff as they come. Bought some new aero wheels for it, lightweight aero wheels for it, which are 300 grams lighter than the Mavic Cosmics, which which came on it as standard. Nice old Tegra group set, and the bottom bracket and down tube is one of the thickest things you've ever seen in your life, and the tension and the stiffness you can put through that is phenomenal. I'm certainly not quite fit enough for that bike yet, so hopefully more improvements to come throughout the winter. Probably we'll train on the B-Twin as well. You can really feel the difference between a 7 kilogram bike and one where about 7.3, 7.4 with pedals, and one that weighs 11 kilograms with pedals. That's for sure, but I absolutely love my B-Twin. It's got me to where I am now, so I'm kind of utterly thankful for the very first road bike, which just over a year since I started cycling now. So yeah, it's been quite a journey, and one that I've absolutely loved. And yeah, the new bike is what a machine. That's all I'm going to say, what a machine. Yeah, I climbed up Hall Moss on the new bike as well. I thought I'd give it a go. I managed to do the Strava segment in 16:29, I think it was, and I'm currently around 60th place on the all-time list from about 11,000 people. So that is how good the bike is, and I just need to keep working hard, and hopefully I can improve. I mean, I'm grateful for everything I achieve. I mean, a lot of this is for hopefully leading up to an Ironman. I really now want to do that Ironman. I'm back in the pool now, working very hard in the pool, because I really want to try and raise money for rheumatoid arthritis, because I've seen firsthand from my mother who's got the condition. So I really want to do this for her. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love triathlon, I do keep repeating that, but an Ironman is something that I don't think I would do, but I've got to. What else? Yeah, the Olympics, obviously. That I had a tear in my eye. I don't know whether that was from the tiredness, but I had a tear in my eye come the end of the Olympics. It was just phenomenal. I don't know what the highlight was. Maybe it was that Super Saturday or Super Sunday from that phenomenal weekend where we won 2 gold medals with Max Whitlock. In the gymnastics, you had Simone Biles, I think on the same day as well, just tearing it up on the floor. So much sass, absolutely remarkable. Andy Murray winning gold medals in the track cycling. The track cyclists were absolutely phenomenal again. You had Wade van Niekerk breaking Michael Johnson, who is my athletics hero, on the 400. I was staggered. And then Usain Bolt as well. I think you had Mo Farah on the same day. It was a phenomenal 9 hours, and I did watch it all until about 3:30 in the morning. My sleep pattern was everywhere, but I watched so much Olympics. I trained at the same time. Absolutely inspiring. It still feels a bit empty. It's still not on. But what a 2 weeks. What a 2 weeks. What else have I been up to? The other day I managed a 10k PB on the track in 35:31, so that was nice to get back to running form. I don't really know what else to say, so I'm going to end it there. Thank you for tuning in, thank you for listening. Maybe more meal deal talk, maybe some washing might be up there, because it's currently, I don't actually currently have any washing really. Some of it is in the dryer. Hopefully it's now all dry as intended. As what that machine intends to do. So hopefully not too hungover. Hopefully this has cured you somewhat. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll hopefully see you soon. Probably next Wednesday, because I've got the day off work and I'm hoping to go cycling with the cycle club. So cheers. See ya. I think I'm still live. I'm having a few technical problems here. Glitch, I can't quite reach the stop button, which I shall now do. Laters.